And we got a Big Dave show and tell for you, a very special one this morning because we've got some big plans here. Sorry, this morning. We've got Chris Lane with us. Good morning, Chris. How are you, buddy?
Y'all. How are you?
We're doing great. It's good to see you there. Where are you this morning?
I am here in Nashville, Tennessee.
And is this your home or somebody else's you're crashing or what?
Yeah, I'm crashing at somebody else's house right now. my wife took me out last night.
That's totally his living room, and we know it. All right, well, it's good to see you, Chris. Congratulations on all the success you're having right now.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know what? I'm as bad as I am ready to get back out there on the road. I have enjoyed a little bit of downtime, but I know for sure I'm about to drive my wife crazy, so she's ready for me to get back out there and start.
I know. Well, I mean, that's what it's all about. You're recently married, and I guess the song "Big Plans" is all about your proposal and everything else.
Yeah. The song. In the beginning, I had no idea I was going to end up using the song to propose, but I went back in for a third time and tried to finish that song and decided, you know what? I need to come up with something special to do when I do propose, and this song kind of lent itself towards that. So we ended up writing that third verse into a proposal, and thank the Lord it worked out for me.
I think it's going to be a number one song. So what else? How many guys can top that with a proposal?
Hey, from your lips to the good Lord's ears.
Actually, you had something you wanted to ask him.
Yeah, you can't be driving too crazy because you are getting out a little bit playing baseball or softball with Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, so we have a artist team that we play in this league on Monday nights. It's like one of those beer leagues that you play in. You get absolutely hammered in the dugout and then go out there and play. Yeah, it's me, Morgan Wallen, Jordan Davis. Good Lord, here I am driving the ball. There's a bunch of us on the team, but
yeah, I saw Hardy's on there too.
Oh yeah, Hardy's on there. Dennis Rogers, Hunter Phelps, John Langston. There's a bunch of guys on there. It's so much fun, and we are currently 4-0. I remember when we decided to do this when we went out and took batting practice one day. We were all so bad, and we were like, "Man, we ain't gonna win a game." But for whatever reason, we've stepped up, and everybody's done great. Everybody's killing the ball. Everybody's making plays. So it's been a ton of fun.
What position do you play?
I play center field, which is what I played in college.
So you're fast. You got to be fast to be a center fielder.
Yeah, you know what? I used to be fast. Hey, almost every one of us got hurt in that first game. I pulled both my hamstrings. The back of my legs were black and blue. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Someone on the team injured something every game. Like we're all getting too old now.
Getting old sucks. Chelsea, you had something you wanted to bring up with Chris.
Well, I love to see on Instagram the videos and pictures of your two dogs that actually started out as you being foster parents, and then that didn't work out, did it?
Oh my gosh, it sure did not. You know what? I didn't think we had time. I don't want to say I didn't want, because I always want dogs, but I didn't think we had the time to actually take care of them, especially when I was out on the road, because our first dog we got last year, obviously when I had a heavy touring schedule, but he has honestly been the best thing that's ever happened to us. Like, he's the sweetest dog in the entire world. And then my wife recently brought home another puppy. Her name's Chloe now, but when she walked through the door with her, I said, nope. We do not have time for two dogs. And she's like, oh, no. I'm just keeping her for one night until she can find a home. And
one night. Yeah, right.
The next morning we woke up and she kept saying, but she's so cute though. And we kept her.
Yeah, that's what happened. Well, you can see her on Instagram. I've got your Instagram. I am Chris Lane on Instagram. And by the way, why did you have to do I am Chris Lane? There's always a story behind that.
Yeah, I think Chris Lane was just straight up taken.
Because I see it's like I am Tim McGraw. I am
Yeah.
this. It's like sometimes people do fake accounts, and I didn't know if that was the case there.
Yeah. No, I'm sure that's what it was, but I mean, I guess there's too many people named Chris Lane in the world.
Mhm. That's all right, but you're the most important one because we're talking to you right now, sir. Statman, what were you wanting to bring up with Chris?
Well, I know you're kind of a newlywed and you moved in together. So I was wondering when you went from your guy humble abode with all the beer signs on the wall and decorated all awesome, when you moved in together, you had some big plans, but she said no. She said no. What thing did not make it into the house?
Yeah, it's in a storage room somewhere.
Yeah.
That
Or
is a
garbage.
that's a great question. I think we kind of just decided together that we would start over from scratch.
Uh-huh.
Everything that we had, we gave away, and just said we would start from scratch when we moved into the house. You know, and there's two things in this house that I love so much, and I'm thankful that my wife allowed me to have, was a pool table and a ping pong table.
Ah,
Nice.
For beer pong, right? You ain't using it for ping pong.
Yeah, when Corona's or the coronavirus is over with and we can have people over, I will be using it as a beer pong table.
all right. Well, wait. Okay. So wait, who's better at pool, you or your wife?
Oh, definitely me.
Oh, really?
Now, when her parents come here, her dad loves playing me in pool, and he's pretty good. So we have some good little matches going, both in pool and ping pong.
Fun.
Mhm. Nothing like beating the guy that stole your little girl away.
I do that
Well,
all the time in golf, man.
all right, Chris, I got a couple of things here before I know you got to get back to practicing your 8-ball in the corner pocket over there. I saw a picture yesterday on Instagram. You're talking about your softball team. I saw a picture. It was Jake Owen, Morgan Wallen, Hardy, and Darius Rucker playing golf together. And I thought, that's like Ashley. If he threw you in there, Ashley would just be like on a golf cart speeding over the course.
Fangirling.
Yeah, fangirl. Jake Owen has a twin brother, an identical twin brother, who's a golf pro in Florida. And I was looking up. I didn't know you have a twin brother, Corey. Is he identical or is it fraternal?
Yeah, he's identical. He plays drums in my band.
No way.
Now he actually ended up getting drafted out of college. Like we both played college baseball. He ended up getting drafted by the Reds. Was going to have to go to Billings, Montana to start out, and decided not to go play. And all these years later, none of us or either one of us had a clue that we would be playing country music. But he plays drums in the band now. Everybody gets us confused. He goes out every night after the show and pretends like he's me. It's a whole thing.
I love it. All right. Well, before we let you go, I want to tell you, Chris, okay, in this day and age, especially on TikTok and things like that, I have a 15-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son. We all of us actually have kids. They'll show us stuff on the computer or on their phones and say, this is the funniest thing ever, and I don't get it. Okay. I'm like, okay, they think it's funny, and it'll have like 3 million views. Okay. And I want to know that you probably don't know this, but in kids' eyes, your song, I Don't Know About You, had a moment in it that they absolutely went bananas over. And did anybody ever tell you this? Kids, at least here in the Cincinnati area, them and their friends, they love that song, especially when you said, girl, I know your favorite beer because you told me and I bought it. For some reason, that stuck with these kids, and when that song was on in my truck, you had to be quiet when that was coming up. They were like, shh, here it comes, and then you'd say it and they'd be like, yes, and I was like, what? Why? I don't know. It just stuck with them.
That is hilarious, because you know what, the truth be told, I actually wanted to change that lyric in the song. Like, I kept saying, I don't know if people are gonna like, girl, I know your favorite beer because you told me and I bought it. I felt like it was so simple, but maybe that's the reason that people are like, My God, I
Yeah.
saw the same thing at my darn shows. Like every time it got to that line, people would always sing it so loud, and I'd be
Exactly.
like, I would have screwed myself if I'd have taken that one out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You would have lost the kid vote. That's for sure. and I love hearing that you noticed that in concert, because I'm telling you, hand to God, and I think we brought this up on the show when that song was in the process of climbing the charts and going to number one, that my kids were infatuated with that one line in that song.
That is incredible. I love that so much. I'm glad you told me that.
All right. Well, great. Well, has anybody else got some parting thoughts for Chris before we let him go?
No, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah. And
Thank y'all for having me.
I'll be
Ashley,
on the
go ahead.
lookout for the next dog you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now they're outside somewhere running around.
Ah, there.
Uh,
In a bit. Ashley, go ahead and ask him about his brother, because I know you're dying to.
I was gonna leave it out. So, if what's your brother's favorite beer? I'll come down and buy him one.
I think he likes vodka.
I thought you were gonna say blondes. Okay, cool.
Well, he told you, so you buy it. All right.
All
There you
right,
go. Hey, Chris Lane, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank y'all very much for having me.
And good luck with big plans. It looks like it's going to be a big number one.
Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Y'all say a prayer for me that my wife don't end up murdering me before this quarantine's over with.
Take care, Chris. Thank you, buddy.
Bye, y'all. Thank you so much.